In every circumstance, I've realized that no prize comes without a price. All through scriptures, we see pictures of this feature. From the father of faith whom God asked to wait for the Isaac that seemed too late to appear, and for years he spent his days believing in an unbelievable promise, yet unwavering, not doubting. To the Baptist called John, who stayed in the wilderness, eating wild honey and locust of low cost, yet it was the sacrifice to pay for the prize. Even the pearl of great price teaches this, for his life is this costly because of the price he paid. This man that I speak of was too persevering to be undeserving, the one that accepted to be looked upon as a clown so that he could get his crown. He was pushed down, dragged on the ground, offered the wine sour as lime, yet he didn't utter a word. He was Lord, yet he chose to be serf. So you see, he didn't receive a crown he didn't deserve. He first wore thorns before he sang victory songs. The eagle, our eagle, was rid of his ego when they stripped him of his clothes and drew lots. He was subjected to persecution, yet he never stopped intercession when he cried, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." Obedience was the price he paid. His body was the sacrifice he laid for the promise made. He was crucified. He died. And they all too quickly believed Satan's lies that he was now defeated. But if the powers of hell read the script, they wouldn't have crucified him. He was laid in where we'd like to call a place of rest. But his case was different from that of the rest, for that grave became a battle cave. So death was the price he paid for life, and one by one he spoiled principalities and normalized abnormalities, challenged the enemy to a match he was too proud to resist, and conquered that siege. Oh, the vine was pierced and crushed so that new life could gush out of him. Beyond where eyes could see, underneath the sky and seas, he laid hold on the keys Satan had so cunningly snatched from the Adam who obeyed his madam. But this Adam, the great I Am, with obedience to the Father, ensured no further demonic custody of the keys. So with love in his eyes, he paid the price to fight for our freedom, making us co-heirs to the kingdom, custodians of dominion. After all, the victory was won and the mission done. The constipating earth could no longer contain his body, so she spewed him on the third day. On that day, your ego, my ego, soared like the eagle he was, defeated the devil in his own evil, and was raised before all men. Oh, that we would walk in the footsteps of this man, who being fashioned as a man humbled himself and made himself of no reputation, but became obedient to death, even the death of the cross. And because of the price he paid for us, he was lifted high above principalities, that at his name shall be the bowing of knees and ear-piercing decrees that the King, he is Lord, to the glory of God. Isn't it obvious, dear brothers and sisters, that we cannot rise without that price? For Christ remained in the tomb till the price was done, and was exalted after he had waited. He that died as a criminal was raised as a principal force, a force that fights for us. He that was pushed on the ground was lifted up with a crown. Like Abraham, Isaac, Gideon, Rahab, Moses, Enoch, rid yourself of the weight that so hinders your faith. And therefore, since a crowd of witnesses surround us, let us learn from them, but look unto Jesus. The fears and doubts may look like thorns, but I assure you that it shall also be your turn. If the rejected cornerstone could be chief, if he that died as a thief was given honor, then I am sure that victory lies at the end of this war. The vision might be blurred, but trust the price to make you see clearly. No blood, no glory. And forgive me for sounding creepy, but the truth lies there. A sacrifice must suffice for the glory that you seek. I know that you were tired and weak, so was he who paid the ultimate price. But resident in you is a strength beyond you. What lies before you is better than what you have been through. The Son, for the joy that was set before him, despised the shame, was given a name, and sits at the right hand of the Father. Do I need to explain further? Do not believe Satan's lies. There's truly no price without a price.